if this is your home, where are your people? Where is everybody?
I am the last survivor. My family, the Nightsisters, were killed. Masterful witches they were. A threat to the Empire. I know that you can relate.
These witches, they use the Force?
Some aspect, yes. But it was their connection to this planet that made them strong. That is why we are here, to perform some old magic.
The Nightsisters were these witches belonging to the planet of Dathomir. They were Force sensitive, but not in the ways we are used to. While, let's say, the Jedi used the Force to heal, trick, and play peacekeeper, the Nightsisters would tap into the dark energies that runs beneath Dathomir and use it to cast spells and perform magic with a K. For all terms and purposes, they were Sith. Their power was connected to the dark side of the Force, yet they remained unaffiliated and rarely ventured off Dathomir until a sister named Talzin took control of the clan and was named Mother. We are initially introduced to the Nightsisters through the Clone Wars, and when we are introduced to them, Mother Talzin is already in charge, and she has cast off neutrality to work with the Separatists, providing assassins, curses, spells, and mercenaries. But what happened to the Nightsisters after the Clone Wars? Are they still around? Were they wiped out by the Empire maybe? Or maybe someone else? Well, we have an answer to that, and it comes from the same show they were introduced in. Spoilers, that's the Clone Wars if you didn't hear me earlier. Now, to start, during the events of the show, we see Asajj Ventress, a Nightsister who deserves her own video, and let me be clear, she will get one, return to Dathomir and set out on a quest to kill and take revenge on Count Dooku for betraying and leaving her for dead on the orders of Darth Sidious.
Master, I need your help quickly. I'm surrounded.
You have already lost the battle, child. I've ordered your reinforcements to return.
No, I will destroy the Jedi. I'll show you.
You have failed me for the last time. You are no longer my apprentice. And now, you shall die.
Now, there's a lot of stuff I can go into about this betrayal and what Ventress did to try and get revenge, but I'd be here for probably a little over 20 minutes trying to explain that to you. So if you want to know the details, you can go watch the Clone Wars, or I can make a video on it specifically. You just leave a comment and I'll read it. Anyways, all you really need to know is that she enlisted the help of the Nightsisters, her family, and after their schemes failed, the Separatists, led by General Grievous, went down to Dathomir and proceeded to wipe out the entire order. When the battle was finished and the droid army left, the Nightsisters were utterly massacred. The only survivors, as far as we are aware, were 4 distinct sisters. Talzin, who would go on to die to Grievous, Ventress, who deserves her own video, Shalish, or Shilesh, who is in a phone game, and Merrin, who we'll also get to her. Each went on to have their own stories in Star Wars, but only one remained on Dathomir after the Clone Wars, and that was Merrin, who, spoilers, we meet in Jedi Fallen Order.
This place seems abandoned, but...
You trespass, Jedi.
You must be a Nightsister. I had heard you were all dead.
Not all. Dathomir is forbidden to you. Leave at once.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, but perhaps we could help each other. You see, Easy. I'm not your enemy.
Your actions say otherwise.
Wait, hold on. I'm not here to...
Now with her, we learn that she is the last of the Nightsisters and leads the Night Brothers, who are the men of Dathomir, and is where Darth Maul and a bunch of other guys come from by herself. But she and Shalish weren't the only Nightsisters alive after the Clone Wars and rise of the Galactic Empire. According to the Force and Destiny book, Ghosts of Dathomir, there was one other Nightsister who I never even heard of until like 5 minutes ago. Her name was Jercera, and she would go on to be an apprentice of a Sith Inquisitor until Jercera betrayed her master and slew her in cold blood. From there, she became a mercenary in search of more power. and I'm pretty sure she took her master's lightsaber, which is that crazy spinny lightsaber thing. It is unknown if this happened before or after the events of Jedi Fallen Order, but considering that Merrin believes she is the last Night Sister, it is likely that it happened before. So when she joins the crew of the Mantis, sorry, spoilers, Merrin is essentially casting off the last of her Night Sister beliefs and finally disbanding an order long dead. So what happened to Night Sisters, you might ask? Well, they died. And those who remained slowly died off as well, or found a new calling elsewhere. Now, as for the Night Brothers, they are alive and well, and it is possible, especially with Darth Maul running around the new canon, that they could come into play sometime in the near or distant future. But until then, we'll just have to sit here and speculate together and hold hands and listen to those sweet holiday tunes. Hopefully, this video answers any lingering questions you might have had, but if you still have any, as well as any other questions, comments, or concerns regarding this video, Star Wars, or its lore, you can leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to read each and every one of them. Thanks for watching.